All right. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to Be Better Fantasy Football. How the hell are you doing, George?
I'm good. It's been a minute.
It's been a couple of weeks.
You know, we're good students.
That's not why.
We attempted to be good students.
Yeah. We have missed a couple of weeks, but we're back and we're gonna go strong through playoffs and hopefully have some steam that we can pick up off with the off season. Get some good off season videos in. But before we get into that, we got to get through this year.
We gotta tough it out.
We still haven't made it through week 12. We have a game tomorrow.
We have to be better.
We do have to be
That's
better.
what it comes down to.
Yeah. It's just the other guys are getting taken over. Like, I'm not taking my guys right now. Like, I usually take my guys every time.
Not my guys. Not this time.
Nope. We're not even through week 12 yet, though. We still got a game tomorrow.
That's true.
Crazy.
We didn't miss yet. We're early.
Yeah, we can't recap if the week's not over. Nah, this has been a crazy week, man. We got 49ers don't have a home anymore. The NFL bent over backwards for the Ravens, but the Broncos had to play without a quarterback. Shit was crazy, dog.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. Like, it was an awful situation.
I just want to remind you that this was the Thanksgiving week. Like, we had football on Thanksgiving, and that's what started this week off. It feels like that was 2 years ago.
Yeah. I mean, what was it was Hamler? What's his name? The quarterback?
Kendall Hinton.
Hinton? But man, he was probably hyped.
I don't know, man.
He's not playing regardless, so you might as well just get out there and play some quarterback.
It looked like that looked like what I look like when I'm playing flag football quarterback, like just running around like a dumbass.
You're only gonna get one completion in flag football?
I mean, I would complete it to
that's tough.
I had some demons that I would throw to. That poor man. Great story to tell.
Quan almost scored a touchdown. Did get hawked by a O lineman.
Not a defensive show.
But yes, it is. It's a sports show. We focus on fantasy, but it's a sports show.
Well, the week started, like I said, on Thanksgiving. We had 2 games. We're supposed to have 3. Still haven't had that third game yet. We are well into week. I would consider this week 13 by now. It's crazy that the week isn't even over yet. But the first game of the week was Lions and Texans, and the Texans steamrolled the Lions, and the Lions cleaned house. But Trisha is gone, Bob Quinn is gone, and I've never seen NFL players rejoice the way they rejoiced on social media.
I didn't even see what they say.
Every ex-Lions player, every current Lions player just had a party. It is insane. Hopefully they hire someone that's not defensive minded because they got some solid weapons on offense. They got Hawkinson, they got Swift, Galladay. Hopefully they can keep Staff. Hopefully they get an offensive minded coach that can work with Stafford. I like their play caller. I like the offensive coordinator there. Forgot his name, but I like him. On the Texans side of the ball, Will Fuller did drugs, and that's the only reason he's still playing football this year, and he hasn't gotten hurt, and so his season is over.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Hey, man.
Cushion's their strength coach, so
Brian Cushion is their strength coach?
Is coming eventually.
No way. That's crazy. I didn't know that. That makes a lot of sense.
He's an assistant strength coach or something like that.
Good for him. He couldn't stay on the field. He should have took more drugs.
Looks jacked.
He's probably taking drugs.
Yeah, that's probably how Will got it.
Will had himself a game though. God damn.
those whatever he was taking was working.
6 catches for 172 touchdowns. He was on pace for fucking Tyreek numbers. That was just Tyreek's first quarter though.
That was insane.
We'll get to that. But Watson threw 4 tuggies, tossed 300 yards. Probably rushed for a couple too. Shit, I don't even fucking know. That was like 3 years ago. I don't even remember what happened in that game. But Watson's stonks are down without Will Fuller.
Yeah, he just has a bunch of tiny 40-year-olds on his
Thoughts on Brandon Cooks?
receiving core. I mean, he turns up, but I don't like him.
But like now with
Like fantasy wise,
yeah.
yeah, he is already targeted a lot. He'll probably get targeted even more.
I'm gonna
Deshaun
ask
won't have
you.
no one to throw to. Hold
See
up,
now, I'm gonna ask you that question.
Bell's stocks up.
I'm gonna ask you that question, but I'm gonna tell you the remaining schedule. They got Indy next week, Chicago the week after that, and then Indy again.
mm,
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 mm. That's
I don't know
tough,
about that
man.
one.
That's tough. Going into playoffs too. Big Dick Staff had a pretty shit game. Not gonna lie, he got picked off by JJ Watt. He made JJ Watt look good at football again.
Yeah, I'm not a pro JJ Watt podcast over here.
Not a
At
pro
least
JJ
my
Watt.
end.
The good thing is though, Stafford gets to bounce back. They get to go to Chicago.
Yeah, it's Chicago's defense looks like they've given up too. They're just done.
I would give up too if that was how my offense was playing. I don't know if Galladay. The big rule is if the quarterback doesn't have their number one receiver, you try to stay away from him. So if Stafford doesn't have Galladay, I probably wouldn't play Stafford and look somewhere else. Swift should be back from his conk. Hopefully, I could use him in a lot of leagues. Is David Johnson? How's his conk doing? He's on.
I've no clue.
He's the only guy I know that goes on IR for a conk. Like he must have got
He
conked
got
hard. he's fucked.
He probably got like double conked or something.
I don't know, man. I would imagine if his conk does get better, because the Texans have Brandon Cooks and they have Kiki QT, and they don't have anyone
Kiki.
out.
I like Kiki.
They got rid of Stills.
Kiki was big in the offense when Hopkins was there.
Yeah, I feel like he's got good speed, good down play ability. Watson's Watson. He'll get it done, but I mean it's hard without Will Fuller. TJ Hawkinson had himself a day as a tight end. 5 catches for 89. 5 catches for 89 yards. It was solid. Solid Hawkinson.
Solid.
Yeah, I feel like it was solid for a tight end, especially for this year.
Take that.
Shit, I know you
I mean,
would.
helps
Tight end put up 0.
Yeah, John Aegis is a left tackle.
Adrian Peterson and Kerryon Johnson combined for just over 100 yards against the league's worst rush defense. That shit was miserable, dog. I hated watching this game.
That was the Panthers one you're talking about?
I'm talking about the Texans Lions.
Oh.
I'm still on Thanksgiving. There was an exciting.
My mind when you said Adrian Peterson went to Vikings for some reason. I was out of it.
Oh, wow.
we're behind.
This feels like when I'm talking about this game, it feels like it's like 3 years ago, but it was like last Thursday. There was an exciting game on Thanksgiving though, because it was Antonio Gibbs season 3 touchdowns. Ship it, baby. Oh my God, I had a boner watching this game.
Finally. They finally let the man eat.
He played third downs. He got targets.
They realized they have a running back that actually plays receiver.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to play running back yet, which is the scary part. He's just playing off instinct, which is insane because he's got pretty good instincts.
Better than Jonathan Taylor's.
We don't have to go there. You literally didn't have to go there, bro. That's fucking uncalled for.
No, Jonathan Taylor, he's figuring it out.
No, I don't think so. But Gibson,
would he have 100-something yards called back?
It was on Green Bay though. Like Green Bay isn't good. David Montgomery looked good against Green Bay.
What were your thoughts on Mitch? I didn't think he played that bad.
I thought he played like shit, bro. I feel like everyone was like knew he played like shit.
I don't know. He was hitting his guys. Normally he doesn't hit his guys like that. I just think
he was throwing into triple coverage.
Okay,
did you watch the whole game?
Yes. Those he would play good and then do something like that.
If you own a bear, it's like say you own Allen Robinson or you own David Montgomery, would you rather have Mitch be their quarterback for the rest of the year or Nick be their quarterback for the rest of the year?
I don't know, bro.
I'm gonna.
I mean, probably Nick, but I don't know. I feel bad for Mitch.
Why? I feel bad for Nick. I'm a huge Nick Foles fan, but I think I'd rather have Mitch
You'd rather have Mitch
because I think Mitch can like
hero
run.
ball, play down,
Nah,
play from
Mitch
a
can run around a little
deficit.
bit. Mitch can run around. The O line's pretty bad. Nick just kind of just sits there and eats that shit. Mitch can dance a little bit.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't know. If I was the Bears quarterback, I would just throw Allen Robinson every play.
normally their defense is the only reason they're in the game.
Allen Robinson's borderline soft.
Why?
He just can't catch jump balls. Like I feel like every time I see him, like someone throw a jump ball to him, he never catches it.
I like Mooney. And not like fantasy wise, I just like him as a receiver. That man's nasty. He's a
He's
rookie, right?
nice. Yeah, bro. This rookie class is insane. He's dirty. I like Mooney. Um, we
I
didn't
don't
even
know.
finish. We didn't
I
finish the
like Bears.
Washington game. Real quick thoughts on Alex Smith, game manager. I think Washington should and will win the division because of Alex Smith.
It's between Washington and Giants.
Yeah, I think Alex Smith is the most inept quarterback in. Is that the right word to use there? Like he's the most like he won't fuck
That was
up.
one hell of a word.
Yeah, I mean I think it's the right. I don't know. I'm not a
I mean,
fucking
he's probably
history
getting
guy.
back. He's getting more into it, starting to learn
Yeah.
how to knows the coverages and stuff, getting comfortable.
They have a good front seven. Terry's a wide receiver one. Gibson's gonna just wreak havoc on everyone.
Sneaky top defense against the pass.
Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they have that one motherfucker couldn't guard Amari Cooper though. That shit was insane. Thoughts on Dallas offense?
Zeke sucks.
10 carries for 30 yards.
I honestly think Pollard needs to start. Like, this man's too fat. He needs to slim out, start jumping over people again.
Borderline goal line back at
He's
this
a
point.
Popeyes biscuit away from being a tight end.
He's a goal line back, bro. It's insane. He's got no
like,
burst.
yeah, he can get you 5 yards. It'll be a solid 5 yard run, but
But he's not busting anything past 10.
and it just makes it harder on the offense.
Because I mean, you can't even say it's the O line because Pollard's busting.
Exactly. Speed.
Andy Dolan,
Speed kills.
Andy Dolan kind of makes this offense usable. You can use Amari Cooper. CD Lamb kind of had a rough game, but Gallup had a decent game, I guess. 6 for 40. I don't even remember seeing Gallup play, bro. It was
I've seen him catching a couple.
I don't remember anything from this game. I can't talk about it, to be honest. What else happened? Oh, dude. All right. I'm going to say never start Derek Carr. I don't care who he's playing. I don't care who he's playing.
Bro, we've been saying the Falcons have a sneaky good team.
43-6, my guy.
We've been
Sneaky
saying this.
good?
I guess you could say it hit.
No Julio Jones. No Todd Gurley. Doesn't fucking matter.
Josh Jacobs. The Raiders stocks are down.
How do you go toe-to-toe with the defending champs and then put up 6 points against the worst pass defense in the league?
I think they're getting better.
The Falcons? No, they are better, but they have the lowest amount of points given up to a quarterback was 18.
It's probably easy for them. Like, they run 4 plays. They don't do anything crazy or out of the ordinary run.
Talking about the Raiders?
Yeah.
It was just
it's just probably easy for them. Like, the Raiders they don't have good enough wide receivers to do what they're doing.
They have Darren Waller. They got Henry Ruggs, and I feel like I never see him stretch the field.
Yeah, I feel like he's never in the game.
They got him to stretch the field, and he never stretches the field.
And they tried in this game. It just, I don't know. It was almost like forced.
Yeah. I don't know. Falcons, they get Julio back. They're 4-7. They could make a playoff push. They're 2 games out of a wild card. They got a tough schedule coming up. They got the Saints back this week. Julio, I feel like they should hold out Julio one more week.
I'm going to say they beat the Saints.
Do you think they could beat the Saints without Julio?
Yeah.
Because I think
it would help if they had Julio, but
it would help. But I think long term they should hold out Julio for this week. But I just feel like I have a weird feeling they won't hold him out. Not a weird feeling. I just know they won't. He almost played this week. He almost played.
Do that. He's on your fantasy team.
It may be a little biased. I may want him to
I
get to
know
the
they don't hold him
playoffs.
out. They'll put him out there with a torn hamstring. They don't care. On
Yeah,
fourth down, if it's fourth down, he's in the game.
they're rolling him out like it's fucking nothing. Um, let's move on from the car crash. It is Derrick Henry's world, and we are living in it.
The king.
The king, man, the king. It's almost that time. It starts snowing. The weather gets a little cold. Derrick Henry just starts feasting.
Yeah, no one's gonna want to tackle a 300-pound running back
It
when
was
it's
insane,
brisk.
bro.
But do you think this means that Buckner's the glue to their defense?
Yeah, no, he definitely is. This was a top 5 rushing defense, and Buckner wasn't there, and they fell apart.
Yeah, it's most
Derrick
underrated D tackle in the league. I'm sorry,
Henry had. I don't think he's the most under. I think he's the best D tackle in the league.
Aaron Donald.
Oh, I kind of forgot it. Yeah, that's my bad. Like he's the second best D tackle in the league.
I just feel like he doesn't get hype like that.
I feel like everyone like when the trade happened.
I honestly
Everyone,
feel like he has a bigger impact than Aaron Donald, to be honest.
I don't know about that.
This man, he makes tackles. Aaron Donald, like, he gets taken out of games.
Well, that's kind of what happens when you get triple teamed.
Yeah, but still.
Derrick Henry had 27 carries for 178 and 3 touchdowns, which felt like he had all that in the first quarter. I think they pulled their guys. This is a rout. They just completely destroyed the Colts. AJ Brown is a grown man. I feel like him and Debo would be best friends.
Yeah, I could see it.
No
Running
JT
back.
because of COVID, but he'll be back next week, and that's good because the running backs look like shit.
Running backs at wide receiver.
Yeah, it was pretty rough. Tannehill, pretty solid game from Tanny.
The Tennessee Tanny.
I feel like he's gonna. No, I'm not gonna say it.
Feel like he's got a hose piece.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like he's got a hose piece. He's just got big dick energy. Like his little
I,
finger
I, was,
roll.
I was talking about his arm.
Oh, that's crazy. Like his finger roll is
You're sus,
nasty.
son.
Hey yo. That's crazy. The Vikings are pretty good.
Insane. They
Kirk
they had they
Cousins.
had their chance. They had their chance to win the division. They sold. I I kind of don't want them to make playoffs for the Niners' sake, but they're a solid team.
Kirk Cousins borderline elite. No Adam Thielen. He tossed 3 tugs like it was nothing. I get the fact that
They
yes,
had a
Jefferson.
little white receiver that looked exactly like Adam Thielen.
That was Adam. Tell me that wasn't Adam Thielen. Tell me that wasn't Adam Thielen.
Swear to God, that was Adam Thielen.
Is Chad Beebe. Tell me that he wasn't fucking Adam Thielen, just in a disguise, in a different number.
The little goatee. I was like, what the hell? He looks exactly like that, man.
That was insane, bro. But yeah, Kirk Cousins tossed 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Sneaky good performances these past couple of weeks by Kirk Cousins. You could probably start him next week too, to be honest. They play the Jaguars. Dalvin Cook, I think they might load manage him. He's a little beat up. They might be able to throw all over the Jaguars because Adam Thielen should be back. Irv Smith should be back. And even if they're not, Justin Jefferson can do it himself.
Do you think it was a fake injury since he fumbled?
Probably, to be honest. He does it every time.
And then he went on the sidelines. He was running fine, I think.
Yeah, he does that.
I think when he fumbles, he fakes injuries.
The the Panthers like sold out to stop the run. They did a pretty good job at it, and they're usually a pretty shit defense. The Panthers also go on a bye week.
I mean, that game, it was 2 back-to-back touchdown returns, fumble returns. Like
by one guy. Yeah.
I didn't think the Vikings even had a chance after that. I was just like, bro, that's just so unlucky.
I mean, the Panthers had a chance to win at the end too. Joey Slye missed the kick. Teddy Bridgewater, I no longer am a Teddy Bridgewater fan. I'm sorry.
I love when he runs.
Teddy?
I love when Teddy runs.
I don't care, but he's fucking garbage.
He missed really one throw, right? And
two touchdowns to DJ Moore.
DJ Moore stonks are like completely down, huh? Isn't he out?
They would be through the roof this year if he
but aren't they like? Isn't he hurt?
I think he avoided a major injury, and they get the bye week.
I thought it was bad.
It looked really bad. Like it looked bad. He was wide open for a touchdown, and Teddy Bridgewater damn near hit the goalpost, and he had to jump up 20 feet in the air to catch it, and he landed weird on his ankle. X-rays came back negative. Then get the bye week to rest him up. He should be back. If he's not back, Curtis Samuel, Robbie Anderson stonks up.
Curtis Samuel's just a dog.
Yeah. Mike Davis kind of fell off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
Should turn borderline into a committee. McCaffrey should be back though.
I wonder if they bring him back. I don't think they can make playoffs, right? Like
I don't think they can make playoffs, but I think the culture that Matt Rule is building, Christian McCaffrey's gonna want to play. I'm sorry, that man just likes football. He's one of those white people that just love football.
Only white running back, damn near.
Elite. Is Austin Eckler white?
Nah.
His name's Austin.
Can't be named Austin. That's racist.
My bad. Josh Allen avoided a major injury.
I thought he was done.
I feel like he is hurt. Like, no way that shit wasn't a fucking knee injury.
I think he's kind of crazy. I think his leg is done. He doesn't care.
Small town guy. He probably he doesn't fucking care.
He's a dog. He gets a dog check.
He gets it. No John Brown. This offense looks like shit. They don't have a run game.
Honestly, the offense kind of always looks like shit, but like somehow they put up 30 plus points.
They have a Diggs, which helps.
Yeah. Just one more piece. That's a solid team right there. Honestly,
they're a pretty solid team.
Why they can't run?
They can't run the football. I'm sorry.
I don't understand why. Because isn't it a pretty good like pass offensive line? Don't they protect him pretty well?
I mean, you could be a good pass pro line and not be a good run blocking line.
That's just the culture. He's got to circle the wagons just down there.
It might be the scheme. Herbert threw the ball fucking 50 times, and
they need a fullback.
The Chargers.
Bills.
Shit, turn Singletary into a fullback because he ain't good at fucking running the. Hold up, he fucking had 11 carries for 82. Yeah, maybe he is good at running the football. Oh, he busted a long one for 20.
I felt like Zach was out there more this week.
I don't know the snap counts, but Zach Moss had 9 carries for 59. I mean, I feel like I don't know who's better. Who have you seen in film that's better in pass pro?
Moss.
Like that might be.
I'm pretty sure Moss is better.
That might be big for him.
Better to pass.
Yeah, he busted one for 30. Austin Eckler ran the most routes in his first week back. He looked a little hurt, to be honest. I don't think he was fully 100%.
I just think we have like a bigger image of Eckler. He's a real thick dude. I don't think he's like that. He's not an elite running back.
I wouldn't say he's an elite running back, but pass catching one.
He's good for PPR.
You remember Danny Woodhead?
Danny Woodhead.
Yeah, he's like Danny Woodhead, but like I don't know. I feel like he's usually like shifty. He didn't look that shifty.
I just don't think people can tackle him because he's 5 foot tall and like he's a brick. Like
hold up, is he Clyde? Hold up, is he a wannabe Clyde?
He's muscular. Clyde's not muscular.
Bro, get the fuck out of here. Have you seen Clyde's legs? Have you seen Clyde's legs? I've never seen Clyde actually get tackled. Like I'll be honest, I haven't seen him on the floor.
He can't get tackled. He's 4 foot tall.
I haven't seen that man on the floor.
I've seen him get lit up. He's weak.
Fuck out of here. The Chargers need to fire Anthony Lynn.
Yes, I agree. The Bills are a better version of their team. To be honest,
the Chargers should be in the hunt for a playoff like spot, not what the shit show it is.
They should honestly be like a top team.
Yeah. They have a great defense. I mean, they're missing pieces. Derwin's out the year. They're getting the defenses back. Their defense is getting back healthy. Keenan Allen's fucking great. Hunter Henry's a good tight end.
Mike Williams is good.
Mike Williams makes circus catches every week.
It's just they
I don't get it.
They want to throw to the third string tight end to win their games.
The end of the game.
That was crazy.
What the fuck was that? He threw a Hail Mary and then it was the worst sequence of plays I've ever seen.
The QB sneak just topped it off.
I don't know, man. That shit was ridiculous.
It was like the first game they didn't lose with one possession, right?
Yeah, they lost that by 10. It should have been a one possession game. I don't know what the fuck they were doing. Maybe they're trying to end the streak.
Hold up elite coaching decision.
Man, Talking about elite coaching, we got the Joe Judge versus Zach Taylor game. Giants are in the lead of the division with this win, but Danny Dimes hurt his hamstring. It's not looking good.
Their backup was Colt McCoy, right? Not Matt Barkley.
It's Colt McCoy.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
This Sunday felt it felt like hella long ago too. What day is it today? Tuesday? It's been a weird week.
It's December.
Yes, how do we feel about Slayton, Ingram, Shepard with Colt McCoy? They take on Seattle this week.
Colt sucks.
Yeah, he's pretty bad. Wayne Gallman's pretty good.
He's just gonna be trying to run. I like Gallman.
Yeah, I like Gallman too.
Gallman's in there better than. I'm not
gonna Nah. It's gonna suck because he's gonna be stuck behind Saquon.
He's been more productive than when Saquon was there.
But did you see the line when Saquon was there?
Are they healthy now? I don't even know.
I don't think they're healthy. I think they're just getting their shit together.
Speaking of O-lines, I didn't realize how good the left tackle on the Jets was.
Are you talking about Quentin Williams or whatever? Not Quentin Williams. I know you're talking about.
But there'll be linebackers trying to blitz, and he just sticks them and throws them on the ground. Like, I don't understand how they can't run behind that.
I remember in a galaxy far, far away, the Nick Bosa was struggling against him.
For a couple seconds, for a couple minutes.
Probably like 2 minutes, yeah. Like 2 minutes max. Speaking of struggles, the Cardinals, what the fuck's going on?
I told you I don't know what to make of them. You said like you said they played down to their competition.
Well, it was the Patriots, so I don't know, Bill probably knows how to build.
But then the Patriots just lost. The Texans aren't that bad actually. They've turned it around.
No, the Texans are good now that fucking Bill O'Brien's out of town.
Cam, I don't know how I feel about Cam's.
I've never been a fan of Cam.
He's not bad.
I'll read you Cam's stat line. It was 9 for 18, right? 9 completions on 18 attempts for 80 yards and 2 picks.
Yeah. Normally he doesn't miss. he's like 10 for 10 for 50 yards.
Because they're all fucking behind the line of scrimmage, just check down bubble screens.
Hold up, Rex Burkhead's their guy.
Then he tears ACL.
Yeah, I'm saying he's the reason they lost.
Oh shit! I don't know, man. Kyler looks a little hurt. Kenyon Drake's playing better football. Chase Edmonds is kind of just out of the offense.
He's just a little slot receiver now.
He's pretty good at it. He's decent.
He's good. He's good at it. It's just nice. 7 points. He'll get you 7.
Gilmore was back this game, right?
Yeah, he was playing good. He played good. He played good. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just I don't say he played good. I wouldn't say that because I feel like Hopkins was open every play, just wasn't getting the ball. Might have to go back and watch the film on that one.
I don't know. I feel like when I did see him, he was out there.
Was he shadowing?
I think I just remember one drive. He was playing solid, and they got called for a hold like 4 times in a row on 4th down on the goal line. Just they're trying to bail the Cardinals out.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was I don't understand what the Cardinals.
The Gilmore one was real. The one before was that one was awful.
Yeah, it wasn't a very exciting game to watch. It wasn't really on red zone that much either.
Nothing happened.
That's true.
Cardinals would just go for it on 4th down, just miss.
Fitzmagic was back and should be back for a while, right? Tua's got a thumb injury.
The thumbs. Who had one last year? Was it Drew Brees?
Breeze, and then Minshew's got one right now. I'm gonna touch on that Minshew subject a little later on because I think the Jaguars might be holding him out
to lose games.
Yeah, I think they might be doing the same thing with DJ Chark.
He didn't play?
No, DJ Chark's out, and I wouldn't be surprised if Chark and Minshew are out again next week too. I think that They're one game out of the first pick. They're probably hoping the Jets end up winning 1 year at some point, which I don't see happening. But yeah, they're holding him out. They have no reason to play Mike Glennon. They have no reason to play. What was the other guy's name? Spin
I
move, dude.
struggle with his name.
Spin
6 foot
move guy.
Slenderman.
Jake Lewin.
Yeah, Luton. There it
Jake
is.
Lewin. Yeah, Minshew's fine, dude. Roll him out. Try to win a game or something. Be competitive. Miami, Fitz is back and the offense is rolling again. I think they should just roll with Fitz for the rest of the year.
I mean, it's tough. Like you want your future to be the guy. Like you need him to get in there and learn.
Yeah, but they're 7-4.
They're still able to win with him, but also like the defense would turn up on the games they did win.
Devontae Parker was 8 catches for 119. I mean, he makes the offense good. Gesicki caught a jump ball, which I've literally never seen that before. I know you text me right after and you were like, hold up, Gesicki good at football? And I was like, no. It's just a perfect
I did like he did it all the time too.
It was a perfect placed ball by Fitz. Darnold may actually be the problem with the Jets. Like I know I was like the whole year I'm like, oh, they shouldn't get two or Trevor like they have Darnold. Darnold kind of fucking sucks.
Soft too.
Yeah, he's always hurt. I don't know. Give him another shot on another team, but the Jets, he's not the future of the Jets. Perriman and
I don't
Mims,
think he was necessarily missing. Like the balls are like it was. You would have to make a catch on it, but it's like you're a wide receiver. You make a catch like DK, bro. Like,
again, they don't have the best talent around him, but he's a problem. I don't think
how old is Crowder?
Pretty fucking old.
Because he's fast as shit. I see them running around with him. I was like, damn, he's explosive.
Well, yeah, he does. He's pretty good. I feel like he's just old as fuck. I don't know how old he actually is.
He's on the football team earlier, right?
Yeah. Thoughts on the Browns barely beating the Jags?
That's just how the Browns play. They're gonna barely beat anyone if they win.
And they're winning.
I mean, you're not gonna be able to blow people out when you just run. They did finally. They threw a little bit more. They finally got out of the hurricanes.
You see, Baker miss all those touchdowns.
I don't know what to make of Baker.
I think Baker's in like a Jimmy situation to where they can't afford to draft in their rookie and they can't sign a free agent because they actually have a pretty solid roster built. So they can't afford anyone but Baker.
And they're winning.
Mm-hmm.
What are they? 8-2, 8-3?
8-3. Nick Chubb is fucking insane.
2 elite running backs.
Nick Chubb is like the definition of an elite running back. And Kareem Hunt's the perfect change of pace with him. Like Nick Chubb
It's not even a change of pace. It's the same running back coming in and tiring you out even
back
more.
with more I feel like Nick Chubb's more like
athletic ability.
Yeah, Nick Chubb will like bust out an 80-yard or like a 60-yard run, and then you put Kareem Hunt in there, and boom, there's another 30. Like it's just demoralizing for the defense.
Seen a picture of Nick Chubb in high school running track.
He's like huge, right?
And was like 3 times the size of everyone else.
Insane.
Just muscles are his little outfit he was in was just like almost ripped off.
I love what Kevin Stefanski's doing with the Browns.
I do too.
What?
That's just funny to me.
We touched on Minshew and the Jags. Taysom Hill, game manager, somehow makes Alvin Kamara look bad at football.
Nah, this man's been awful since he's been the quarterback.
Yeah, he's got 1 target the past 2 games with Taysom Hill. Latavius Murray had 19 carries to Kamara's 11. It might have been game script because there's literally no way the Broncos were going to win this game.
They played good the first quarter, first couple drives, and then there's only the defense is gonna get gassed eventually and just
Yeah. They have a good. I mean, the Broncos have a good defense. I feel like any Kubiak team will have a good defense.
They should have
Imagine
ran more just normal run plays. I feel like they didn't run normal run
they
plays
should
when
have
they
just
ran.
stayed in Wildcat. I feel like they might have actually had a better chance. I don't know. I feel like they should have just installed more option. Like with Hinton, like they had no chance with him throwing the football.
Yeah. And he was fast. He was moving back there.
He was pretty quick. He was tiny. He was a slow guy. So are we concerned with Kamara and Michael Thomas?
I mean, Thomas hasn't been the Michael Thomas like last year.
Thank God.
There's always
Can't
the
stand
Saints been playing with a lead for the most part all season. I feel like when they're down, then it's just Mike Thomas slants. Let's go. Let's get these first
Hold up.
downs.
Shootout with the Falcons incoming or what?
Yeah, probably. To be honest,
If Julio can play, I'll say
I
it.
just feel like the Falcons can like destroy them. To be honest.
I feel like the Saints always end up whopping, like just running and shit. Just like we run shit in LA. We own LA. Mostert was back. Debo's
Fast.
back.
But they were fast.
Debo's a fucking demon, bro. 11 receptions for 130. If he's on your waiver wires, go get him.
He's likely not on the waivers anymore, but I think Debo listened to us. He's got that hamstring right. He wasn't stretching. He
No,
got
I
it right.
know for a fact that motherfucker wasn't stretching.
He was just he was posing for Instagram pics. But hey, that's what you need to do when you have a hurt hamstring. Just pose for pics.
Just pose.
And I've never seen him run that fast before.
He was running angry.
So something was feeling right with that hammy. He doesn't drop balls. That's the best part. Like it was going like we threw a slant. We were already in field goal range. We threw a slant with Nick Mullins like 2 times.
It was insane. I mean, it was trust. I
was terrified.
I don't think it's Kyle's trust in Nick. I think it's Kyle's trust in Debo.
Yeah.
Ayuk will be back next week too. So I think it's.
What do you think their value is together?
This week I wouldn't play Ayuk. I would play Debo wholeheartedly. The Bills don't have a good run defense, right? Clyde was running all over him.
Well, then White would be on Debo, you think? I feel like White's their more.
I don't think it matters who's on Debo.
Yeah, he's a slant boy too, to be honest.
He's not a slant boy. He's a
running back.
He's a running back. Yeah, he's just a running back. He's an extension of the
get
run
him the
game
ball.
on the side. So I don't think it matters who's on Debo. It's not like he's gonna be running fucking post corners or anything.
I can't imagine him running like a streak or something.
I think even a post is a bit like, oh shit, look, who the fuck is that? He might take a slant to the house though. Shit, slant god.
So he's slant god, not slant boy.
Yeah, nah, fuck that. Cam Akers, that's pretty good.
He was moving. Brett was moving too, though.
Oh God, he was.
He looked weird running.
Robert Woods had a decent day. He had 7 catches for 80 yards, and he would have had more if Goff wasn't so bad at football.
Goff's incompetent.
Very incompetent. Which is crazy because he looked very competent against the Bucks. It was it's a crazy world to be in the NFL.
The Bucks suck.
Let's talk about the Bucks. The game score is 27-24, but it didn't look like a 27-24 game because Tyreek Hill literally would have shattered that NFL record if the Bucks were. I feel like if they were trying, I think they stopped trying after the first quarter.
I did see the adjustment. They made an adjustment to try to stop it. But they're basically then they were leaving other people open.
Yeah, I mean it's like there's nothing you could do, and at some point there won't be enough people in the box, and Clyde will be able to run against them. But I feel like in any given week, Mahomes and Tyreek can like just talk to each other and be like, you know what, let's just break the record today. Let's just make it happen. Like today's the day. Let's do it.
Just fast as shit.
He's fast as shit, and he's actually pretty good he's decent at running routes.
His routes are that's why like he's able to get out and stuff. So and just
Mhm.
stop. He just stops while he's running full speed.
Yeah, track star, and like I don't know, he drops some passes, but live with
He
that.
didn't have a very good track coach, to be honest.
Really?
He had terrible form
Mm.
when he's fast, but he runs like a.
I think Mahomes threw for 300 in the first quarter, which is more than anyone else in the ever in the week.
How much he finished with?
462, and Hill had 269.
That's the one knock with Andy Reid. He's not a very good game manager, so he probably didn't know how to play it.
That's honestly very true. Andy Reid's borderline very incompetent at managing the clock.
He's terrible.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it doesn't really matter with Mahomes. He can just stretch the field in a play. Thoughts on Brady?
I think Brady's still got it all. I just think the scheme is terrible, and they
It's a
don't have
it's a
they don't have
downfield offense.
necessarily they're a bunch of route runners. They're not speed guys. Like, and it's just a bunch of vertical routes.
Yeah, it's the Bruce Arians offense is downfield, and he's got a 40-year-old Rob Gronkowski, Mike Evans, who would be the deep threat. Chris Godwin is more of a across the middle. I mean, AB's a pretty good deep threat. He's just been missing Antonio Brown. The chemistry's not there.
Something's wrong with Tom Brady's mechanics or something. He's airmailing a bunch of passes. It seems like to me.
He's putting a lot of air on the ball. It looks like fucking Wentz.
I was just gonna say Wentz started just throwing the ball to the moon, hoping to be like Russ, and it wasn't the right
They're
time.
not. This is the thing. They don't have touch. It's not moon balls. They're throwing like what they want to be a moon ball, but it's just fucking on a line. Like they're laser beaming these throws.
You don't
The
think
throw to Mike Evans on that one up was beautiful.
you think the announcers in that game they were very adamant about not making a change at quarterback.
You talking about Wentz?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can talk about that. Hold on, let me pull up the box score.
I mean,
I liked the Monday Night Football announcers like to start the year, but they've really been selling these past couple of weeks.
they were just saying how there was no way that they shouldn't do it. I didn't understand that.
Their reasoning was I get why they shouldn't they shouldn't do it. I don't think they should because the problems Wentz has is the same problems Hurts is gonna have. The receivers can't get separation. The O-line sucks. Doug Peterson is calling the worst plays I've ever seen.
Hurts came in and completed a pass.
It was a 2-yard out or like a 6-yard out route.
I mean, why can't Wentz do that?
Besides that point, but the end of the way the announcers were saying it is it would ruin the development of Carson Wentz. Like what development?
They're saying he's done it before, but like he's not decisive at all. That's his biggest problem. When someone's open, he just pump fakes, and then just gets sacked.
I don't think he has trust in his receivers or anything. I mean, he expected Goddard to run a out, and he ran it. He expected Goddard to run it out, and he ran it in, and it turned into a pick.
I don't know. I mean, they drafted Hurts for a reason.
Do you think Doug Peterson drafted Hurts, or that was the GM drafting Hurts? Is the thing. I mean, I know the announcers kind of talked about it. I think there's just dysfunction in the whole organization.
Yeah.
I want to like Doug Peterson, but when Miles Sanders gets the ball like 8 times in the whole game, who was probably the best player on their team, I just doesn't understand. I don't get it.
When your receivers can't get open, that's on coaching. Like all these receivers are gonna know how to run routes.
Like, I don't think they do. I really don't think they can't get open. Like there was literally they just couldn't get open, and this is the Seahawks defense.
Receivers will get open. Like
they weren't getting open.
Do they run 2 yard? Like do they run a quick slant? Like and does Carson Wentz hit them right off the bat? Like they should be able to get inside leverage. I just feel like everything's at least 10 yards down the field for every receiver, and like they can't do that.
It's the fucking play calling that also doesn't make sense to me. They They don't have time to block on these like 5-step drop back routes with like on a deep post. They don't have time to block that shit up. I'm gonna be honest, they can't. Their O line is in shambles. And when
And
they
then
don't, they ran on the first drive of the game. It was a 5-yard curl route. That's a 3-step drop back. You don't need time for that route. It wasn't the best throw, but it was outside, and Alshon just dropped it.
yeah, Alshon can't catch. He's the best receiver and he can't catch.
No, Fulgham is their best receiver, and he doesn't get play time.
That's true. He's not out
Greg
there.
Ward was out there more than any other receiver.
Just I don't know. I don't like the Eagles. They're very.
I
tough
want to
watch.
like the Eagles. I want to like the Eagles. I like Carson. I want to like Carson. I love Miles Sanders. I love Miles Sanders. I want to like this team.
I like their defense.
I like Goddard. Their defense is. I like Darius Slay, but by God, he got fucking fried.
I mean, like he was there. He's just like, what are you gonna be able to do? Like
He's not a big corner. I don't know what they were expecting.
he's just their best cover guy. Like
Yeah, I don't know what they were expecting from that shit. They should have doubled him. Metcalf looked like a god amongst boys.
God amongst boys.
Russ was not cooking.
They didn't. I don't know. They kind of seen what that whole thing turned out to be. I don't think they liked
I think
it.
we were like kind of saying that would happen too. They can't do that because every time they were doing that, they weren't managing the clock well.
Yeah, and the defense they turn into.
Carlos Dunlap is a great acquisition. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
He's applying pressure.
I don't know what to think about the Seahawks defense.
I mean, it's hard to tell when they're playing the Eagles. We'll know more. We can't even say that we'll know more when they play the Giants because there's no Daniel Jones.
I feel like Colt McCoy's a big tight end guy.
I hope Colt McCoy can complete some passes. Because I gotta roll out Sterling Shepard if fucking Julio doesn't play.
What other games are there?
I think that's all the games. We had the Bears Packers game, but we kind of touched on that already.
Yeah, we did touch on that. We hit that.
Aaron Rodgers is just literally just slaying the rock like he's playing in his backyard.
Taking plays from the Niners.
They are. And I mean, LaFleur and Shanahan are friends, I'm sure. He wrote that play down right after he got fucking torched for 40 yards.
That's a good one.
It's like right that shit was fire.
They
ran it like exactly like us too.
Only difference is Kittle broke the corner's ankles.
It was a pretty good route by Tunyon. I'm not gonna lie, he sold the post.
He was running running hard that way. I don't know how he turned so quick.
They showed it on the replay with the end zone view, and I was like, God damn, he cut out on a fucking dime. I know when they practiced that play, he was like, "This is my fucking play right here." I was gonna ask you something.
What are your Tunyon stocks for fantasy?
He's got a good quarterback, so yeah, play him.
Yeah, you don't have one.
I was gonna ask you something, and I kind of forgot, and it was gonna be a good way to wrap up the show.
Do we want to do a little take and bake at all? My take and bake's the Falcons over the Saints.
I have no idea about next week's schedule. I was gonna talk about my
takes.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you my takes in the preview episode.
Yeah, that's our early take and bake.
We can do a take and bake on Ravens Steelers. Ravens upset
No.
with RG3.
Hold on.
I am not a pro Steelers. Oh, the Steelers are just a weird team to me.
I think they're weird in the aspect like, they don't like they'll be an empty on like fourth and 1.
I mean, I think I would rather be an empty and let fucking Ben make the decision.
I'm pretty sure Ben calls the plays. Like he hurries them up to the line and starts pointing.
I would rather have Ben do that than fucking give James Conner the ball 20 times. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
We gotta get Anthony McFarland and Benny Snell some work. Also, we can't record this late, bro. We've been yawning this whole time. It's time for bed.
Just time for bed.
I'm mad tired.
We got it in though.
We did get it in, and we will definitely get a Wednesday or a week 13 preview in before last week before playoffs. Oh, this is what I was gonna say. We should give them a little league update.
Yeah.
We can't because the fucking standings aren't set. Never mind. We can't give
I
them a
mean,
fucking league update. I don't know how these are gonna shake out.
nothing's really moving. We're both. You lost.
We both lost. I lost. I've lost 2 straight. My record's over. It's my first time in 3 years losing 2 straight.
I forgot about that.
I got fucking banged, bro. Ryan put up 200 almost.
He's projected for it, right?
Yeah, it depends how Ebron does.
I did beat Larry's dad in his family league, so I'll be likely in playoffs.
I am eliminated from playoff contention in 1 league, and I have clinched in the work league.
My random leagues, I'm like sitting at 5th and 6th. It's very close.
I feel like in this league I'm always like I have a bye week, and then every other league I'm like 5th, 6th.
I'm predicting 5 championships from you though.
You can make it 4. You're not gonna get one out of this league,
Cap. I
bro.
want to play you first round.
I have the easiest path to the championship. I get Parker in the first round, and then I get Evan in the second round.
I hope we see each other at the championship.
I have the easiest path to the championship.
All right, we're just talking now. People don't want to hear this.
Yeah. All right. Signing off. Catch you guys for the Wednesday preview. Thank you for listening.
Be better. I love you.